Who are they? They can't say so. So what they would, except they want problem in the state, and if they bring that problem, they will use their head and carry it because it's just little time. The learned people, the high court and whatever, the Supreme Court and so on, will come, will say what they see.
All
And
because
then
of
everything will come to normalize.
all because of Wike. People say this is they are doing this thing to satisfy Wike interests. The court orders that are given, they will say Wike bought those court orders. Wike can just pay judges and they will issue court orders.
Understand everything Wike. All this problem now is it created by Wike?
Yes.
The problems
it's
are not
the
faction. You're making a mistake.
All right.
See, let me tell you, even in your own time, so long as you are somebody that don't want somebody to suppress you, you are a wicked man. And if you come to become a drunkard, whenever they come meeting, they say, don't mind that useless man. Whether he's there or not there, the meeting can proceed. Because Wike is such a person that if he call meeting and he's not there, he will record the meeting again. Because if he's there, he will bring meaningful contributions. You understand? By so doing that, people will say he's claiming. He's not claiming. That is how his God created him. All this problem now is football is not quarreling with Wike. All this problem started with what did they call them? House of Assembly. Because governor refused to give them their right. You understand? So all those people are being installed by Wike. The former lawmakers, so senators, so House of Reps, so those people are the people that Wike kept for government. You understand me? So you have to praise that man. It's not easy for somebody to put such people. All the senators in Rivers State are the handwork of Wike. The whole House Reps are the whole handwork of Wike.
One man.
Yes.
One man. This is supposed to be a collective effort of the people of the Rivers State.
It's a collective something. Because
it's not a collective effort. It's one man now.
No, if people do not agree, they will protest.
One man single-handedly picking people of his interest.
No, people. No why I say Wike did it. Local government.
Yes.
There's a representative there. Wike will say, you are the leader there. Bring somebody you know that can be able. Those people will bring and give to Wike. Wike cannot single-handedly go to Oba Ebema and pick somebody you don't know. Where Wike can pick somebody is from Ikwere here. The place he knew somebody. You understand me? Now, if what did they call it? Kana. Wike will call somebody that is here. Now, this, this Senate now, whom do you think will go for a place that is capable? They will write name and bring to Wike 2 or 3 names. They will do primary for them. Any of them that pass the primary, Wike will ask the person to go. Not that Wike always single-handedly and pick somebody. He doesn't do that. Wike doesn't do that.
So, Niger Delta, Anam Saregbe, Asarido Kuba, in all Ijaws nation has no capacity to stop the federal government from taking oil from the south-south.
One problem they cannot be able to stop. You understand me? Except they want problem they cannot be able to stand. It's not their personal property. And let me tell you, those people are not demanding Ijaws.
Anam Saregbe and Asarido Kumbos are not Ijaws.
Oh, even if they are Ijaws, they are not the type of people. We have capacity of people.
Yeah.
You understand me? We have capacity of people. There are people that come out from Ijaws and say, this will happen. And something will happen. Those people that came out now and say, this will happen, they don't have the capacity. Because the main people have not spoken.
The main Ijaws have not spoken.
The main people, we have the main people.
Who are the main people?
Okay. You see, in Rivers State here, in Ogoni, there are people in Ogoni. In every local government,
there
is factions.
Yeah. So you want to talk about factions? The factions of Yeso Wike.
Those ones that are the real Ijaws are those ones
that are with Wike.
No, are those ones that are neutral. Those ones that doesn't talk. Empty drums makes much noise. Those real Ijaws, those tough ones that have the capacity, they don't want to talk. And those ones are the ones that make peace. You understand me? Those ones are the ones that they are looking for recognition from federal government. So that they will say they have said. No, they don't have that capacity.
And I'm sorry, and Asari Dokubo,
Oh,
that his friend, Asari Dokubo is a friend with the president, has no say in the Ijaws community, in the Ijaws nation, in the Ijaws affair.
Of course, you know. It's like that. It's like, you know, this has Saribe. Saribe is somebody that is, he always like to criticize. When Odili was ruling, he criticized Odili until Odili bring him in and begin to give him money. He shut up his mouth. So any government that is giving him money, he will not criticize him.
It's all about an individual interest.
Yeah, that is individual.
So the really just are the ones that with Wike.
No. The really just are independent. They are not supporting anybody. They are only focused their attention.
But the Ijaws cannot be quiet when you are stopping the allocation to their state. You don't expect the allocation to be stopped.
They just stop for mouth. They cannot do.
They cannot.
And by the time they start to do anything like that, funny thing like that, you will not see the real Ijaws. They will come up and say, hey, who made the judge over this? Go and see that. By that time, the real people have appeared. You understand me? So you see, the drum that is full of water or full of something doesn't make noise.
Yeah. Now the empty one is.
Empty ones.
Do you have a message to the governor of Rivers State? We've seen him doing Thanksgiving, rejoicing that it's over 1 year that they almost assassinated him or impeached him.
No, whatever Thanksgiving that is going to Thanksgiving is good. Thanking God is good. Nobody that doesn't thanking God. But his own side of thanking God is when you go to the place, you begin to talk politics. Anybody that is going to thank God should not add politics.
Well, we're just giving thanks to what the event that transpired in the recent year. You know,
if you go to his Thanksgiving, it's okay. Nobody stops him. Even you here, you want to go your Thanksgiving, nobody stops you. You understand me? But what I don't want to be hearing is anybody that mess over there. They say it's wicked. Anybody, if you see any shit that is over 3 days, nobody pack it. He says it's wicked. No.
It's not wicked.
No, it's not wicked. Those were. See, the people that are quarreling with governor is House of Assembly members. Those people that you refuse to recognize. You understand me?
Yes, sir.
And the wicked is all of them fathers. And since wicked have told Fobra, don't quarrel with your House of Assembly members. Come together. What did they call him? Tinubu called them and said he refused. It's very easy to take the horse to the river, but difficult to ask the horse to drink the water. Wike and Tinubu have tried their possible way to make peace for this House of Assembly and Fobra. Fobra refused. So what do you want them to do?
So Fubara is the problem, sir.
How many times have I told you he's the problem? I'm still advising him to calm down
and listen to his master.
Listen to his people, his House of Assembly members, the organ that made them what they are, being a chief barrister, Ian Wike. You understand me? That's their organ who made all of them what they are. You understand me? So any mouth that bite the finger that used to feed him or her, that mouth, I don't think that the teeth will remain for that mouth.
Say it again, Dede. Say it again.
How many times will I
just say? You say any hand that bites the hand.
Any mouth that bite finger.
Yes.
That used to feed him or her.
Yeah. I
don't think that teeth will remain for that mouth again. You understand?
But we see in the Fubara side is growing stronger, while the other side are growing weaker.
Fubara side is growing what?
Stronger, sir.
Stronger how? How are they growing stronger?
You see the support they are getting across the country.
Across the country?
Yeah, and in the states, the 90% of the Rivers residents are in support of the state government.
Those people are not their supporters. Those people that are raising up shoulders now.
Yes, sir.
Because Fubara is on sick, they are not their supporters.
They just want to milk.
They are all the players. They did it when Odili was performing. They did it when Meha was Amechi. You understand? They did it to Weekend yesterday. Immediately, there's anything now that happened to Fubara, all of them will run away and begin to tell the next person begin to tell them that begin to tell the other person that it was sick. How Fubara did. Fubara is not this. Fubara is not this. But now that Fubara is, feeding them, giving them money.
Yeah.
They can talk any amount of good things. You understand me?
All right.
Feeling that they are supporters of
Fubara.
But immediately change now. You see them, they run for 40.
All right, Chief. Thank you so much
That's
for your
what
time.
happened. You know that.
Thank you, Chief. Thank you. I'm really taking your time. I really appreciate it. It's a pleasure talking to you. I don't make you sweat too.
No.
Next time I will buy you a pack of Anki.
Right.
Thank you, Chief. I Chief is for Wike. Uncle. Good morning, sir. Good morning. Uncle, good morning. How are you feeling today, sir? You look good.
Of course,
You know,
you're
becoming more popular on our platform.
Yes.
So,
I will.
and people always want to hear your reactions because you are a pro Wike supporter. Sir, last week, Anam Saraigbe and Asari Dokubo said on Arise, Anam Saraigbe came out on the he said the oil will stop flowing from the south if they stop the allocations to the river states. They will stop exploring oil from the south part of Nigerians. Let the northerners bring their gold and the resources, their iron ore to the central ports. They will stop. The Ijaws nation will react to that. We want to hear your reactions to the what Anam Saregbe said and the Ijaws nation as well. They have the capacity to stop.
I am ashamed of the statement of such an elderly man. I am very, very ashamed of you.
Anam Saregbe.
Yes.
The Ijaws nation.
You know why I'm ashamed of
Pick
him?
your call. Let me pause it.
As old as he is, he's not supposed to make such statements because he does not have such powers to stop anything.
But he's speaking on behalf of the Ijaws.
He's not speaking on behalf of the Ijaws. Is he speaking on behalf of
He's representing the Ijaws.
Listen. Is he speaking on behalf of Senator Tonsin Sekebo? Is he speaking on behalf of the finance director of NDDC? Is he speaking on behalf of the former local government chairman of Asaritoru and Akukutoru? Is he speaking on their behalf? Is he speaking on behalf of?
You can't speak behalf of an individual. You are speaking on behalf of the people you represent.
I'm mentioning these prominent Ijaws sons. He is not speaking on behalf of them because it is not a collective agreement that he speak on their behalf. Is he the spokesman of the Ijaws? So he's not speaking on behalf of Ijaws. He's speaking on behalf of his selfish interests.
So Ijaws has no capacity to stop the federal government from taking oil from.
You see, in Nigeria as a whole, no section, no geopolitical zone that has power. It's too late. It's too late to stop it. It is too late because he is taking sides. If maybe the federal government is depriving us from any of what belongs to us,
They are depriving River State of their allocation.
My friend, listen to me.
Yes.
Listen and listen. Hear me out first.
Yeah, all right.
Before you interject me,
All
hear
right.
me out.
Sorry.
See, let me tell you. As in the allocation you are talking about,
Yes.
you cannot put something on nothing. Because I've always told you that the problem in Rivers State, it is not a problem. It is a one-man problem. And that one man is the governor of Rivers State, Similaye Fubara. He is the cause of this whole thing. He just wants to score cheap popularity. He wants people to know him.
They want to score political points.
Cheap political points.
He wants to be
He
famous
just
like
wants people
Wike.
to know him, like His Excellency Chief Master E.M. Wike, that is known almost all over the world. He wants people to know him because nobody knows him. He did not campaign. Nobody knows him. He wants people to know his voice. Nobody knows his voice. That is just what he wants to achieve, and to make let him look as if he's a saint, that he's a good person. I want to to the part of peace. You go in the bush, you cut, you come out and say who is cutting that thing, who is doing that in there, while you are the person. See, let me tell you, my brother. I told you last time, if you do the needful, let him do the needful. Right, Honorable Chike Martins Amehulu is the speaker, known by law, the speaker of Rivers State House of Assembly, and the 27 others. Let him go and do what courts. See, people should tell him to obey the rule of law, obey court orders and court judgments. Things will not be flowing for you. Very easy. Obey the rule of, obey court orders, court judgment. Because while you are there today, it's by law.
It's law that.
It's law that put him there.
Can I come in now? Can I say something?
I know you are pro Fubara. Say something.
I'm not participant. I'm neutral. I'm neutral. I'm neutral.
Because the questions you throw at me every time shows that you are.
No, I'm neutral. I'm just
Nobody,
more.
listen,
I'm more critical. I'm more critical. We're trying to analyze.
I know you are just trying to defend yourself.
Yes.
Let me tell you. Yeah. In this world, nobody is neutral. Even God is not neutral. God say, this person I hate, this person I love. Is he neutral? God is not neutral.
So God is partial.
God is not partial. Like I say, he's not neutral. There are some things he participates. He takes decision. That means he's somewhere.
Someone said Wike build houses for judges. And you are aware of Wike building houses for judges. So it's easy to buy justice.
No.
And it's easy to get. It's easy to get court order. Let me finish now. All right.
Let me tell you something. I know where you're going to.
Yeah. You don't allow me to always finish.
Buying judges. Let me tell you.
He's trying to appease them.
After all, the so-called election they had in Rivers State, local government election.
Yeah.
The retired judge, is it not Wike that appointed him before leaving office? But he went as far as working for Fubara. Even when there was court order not to do this, he went as far as disobeying court order, even himself. In short, I want to sue him to court any moment from now. I will sue him. Let him come and tell me as a retired judge why you will not obey the court orders. I will sue him. Let him come to court.
Do Wike obey court order when he was the governor of Rivers State?
Of course.
We've seen what Wike carried out when he was the governor of Rivers State.
Wike is a lawyer. You know him. He's a lawyer. Even if he has not gone to, he's not a practicing lawyer, but he's a lawyer. Wike always obey court orders and rule of law. See, anything Wike does, Wike always follow the rule of law. In making sure that he's not caught along the way.
Now let's quickly go to Fubara, governor of Rivers State impeachment. You know, he was given times of recent that that what happened on the 29th or 30th of October last year was they are trying to he almost gets impeached, like. And we've seen the way the trajectory the Rivers State case is going on right now. What crisis we are having, political crisis we are having in Rivers State. There's a tendency, the 27 lawmaker, even when the governor represents the annual budget of this, they will try to vote the governor had no vote of confidence that the governor will be impeached. Since they are pro Wike, it's like Wike is done with Fubara. You say they will not. Wike said it that they will not entertain any form of ungratefulness. So there's always tendency that this our state current governor will be impeached.
Wike is not a member of Rivers State House of Assembly. Wike presently now Wike is the.
But they are doing the bidding of their benefactor.
Wike is the super minister of.
They are doing the bidding of their benefactor. Wike bought the form for.
Listen very good.
Yes.
Wike is not a member of Rivers State House of Assembly. Neither is he the governor, or is he working in Rivers State here. Wike is doing his work, the work that was given to him by His Excellency Ahmed Bola Tinubu, the President, the Commander-in-Chief of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. So Wike is there in FCT doing what he knows how to do
best. And he's doing it.
And he's doing it, and the entire world.
Commissioning roads. We see what he's doing excellently.
You can attest to that.
Yeah, we've seen him.
So what I'm saying in essence is that Wike is over there doing his work, while Fubara is over here fighting the law. What I mean by fighting the law, he does not obey the rule of law, he does not obey court orders and court judgment. So Fubara is fighting with the law, and if the law says he will be impeached, let him be impeached. Is he above impeachment? Is he above impeachment? If the law says he will be impeached, let him be impeached.
Okay, all right.
He's not the first and he's not going to be the last.
Thank you, Onano. Lastly, to the militants, the Niger Delta.
That is an empty threat. They cannot. Last time I told you that if non-state actors come to do or work against the law, the state actors, which is the military, they will do what? They will do crocodile smile and they will dance python dance. That is just that. There is no two ways about
So
it.
the Niger Delta militant has no capacity to stop the.
Will smile and the python will dance.
Listen to my question. So the Niger Delta militants, the Ijaws nation has no capacity to stop federal government from taking oil from this.
Which law will back you up? Which law will back you up? Which law will back you up to do that? There is no law. You are fighting. That is what you are bringing is civil war. The Ijaws versus Nigeria, and which they cannot be able to stand it because we don't support violence. We go by the rule of law. Anything the law says, we obey. We the Niger Deltas, anything the law says.
But we had the law. You know, the genesis of this issue was when the APC, when the Amewuli and 27 lawmaker defected to APC. That's the genesis of the crisis.
I have always told you, don't say that again.
I have the video. I have the evidence here.
Listen. What did the apicus say? See,
we saw it vividly.
Listen.
Yeah.
Even in this my three market or modern market.
Yes.
And my one market. This UST here. By going to maybe UST to play football or to watch or to visit your friends in the campus or in the hostels on daily basis, does it make you a student of
UST?
No,
sir.
Your name is not there. You are not a student. Even if you go there on daily basis, go to the lecture hall, carry books, write, does it make you a student? If you are not enrolled there,
even if you spend 4 years in the it doesn't make you a graduate, doesn't make you a degree holder.
If you go study, when you submit your papers, the lecturer will not see no number, no nothing, nowhere to score you. They will throw your paper in the trash can.
All right, sir. Let's conclude that.
So waving Ethiopian flag, waving a Russian flag, waving a British flag, does it make you a citizen of Britain?
Do you know it has a consequence? The people that wave Russia flag, you see, they are in jail.
That is mutiny.
Yes.
Excuse me, that is mutiny.
Yes.
That is because they want to a kind of I don't know.
The juvenile.
So and you saw them on television.
Yes, the juvenile. They are minors.
They are ignorant of what they are doing because they don't know. And you can even they are up to 18 and above. They will say yes, they are mature to face the law. So I'm appealing. In fact, in this way, let me use this opportunity to plead to Attorney General of the Federation. I know he is a good man. He will do the needful. Let him release those kids. They are kids. They are not meant to even stay there more than 24 hours. Let him release them. Let them go. So that
you had the case of the lawyer saying they are married men, they are graduates. You had a lawyer saying
people of 16.
Yeah, a lawyer, yes, saying they are graduates. Some of them are married.
That lawyer needs to be reminded in the prison.
It's just like what you are saying, defending your.
That lawyer needs to be reminded in the prison because, in fact, I wish that lawyer they will never have kids in his life. If he said those kids are married men, he will never have kids in his life because one, those kids are suffering. I saw one or two of them collapse in the courtroom, and if you see them, they are malnourished. You see, they are turning to white. So he said they are men, they are married.
They are married.
So God should forgive him, in fact.
All right, thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. This is what you are saying when you defend Wike. You see, this is the thing. You see the truth now. You just said one truth now, but all the rest. It's like this, it's like this. Uncle, good morning. No, I want to see you. I'm coming. Chama, good morning. How are you?
Good morning.
Does the Niger Delta has the capacity to stop, like what Adam Sarah said last week, sir? Adam Sarah said the oil will start flowing from the south. You know, the genesis of this was federal court order to stop the allocation to River State. Then the Ijaws Elder Council said, and Asari Dokubo said on Arise News that there will be a crisis in River State if this allocation is stopped. We want to hear your reactions to that, sir.
Asari Dokubo, from his statement, is not far from the truth.
And Anam Sarah an elder statesman. There is no way you will deny a state their legitimate rights. This is constitutional rights. If they say they will stop federal government not to exploit oil from River State or South, they are in order, because most eventually the resources of this country come from this zone.
So how come about that? Because of some personal interests, some individuals' interests, we go and stop a whole state allocation.
On whose interest?
I understand that there are individuals who are putting fire, who are instigating all this. I understand that. Like the FCT minister, I believe that he is one of the brain behind all this.
But your colleague here said it's not FCT minister, it's the governor that
Yes. What do you expect from them? What do you expect from them? You expect them to say whatever they want to say, to defend their own selfish interests. You understand me? So Anna Samaide is in order. If federal government eventually made attempts to stop River State allocation, monthly allocation that is enshrined in our constitution. River State or Niger Delta has the capacity, has the right to say, don't exploit oil from our zone. Don't get anything from this zone because they have denied our constitutional rights.
What should we expect from the Ijaws nation right now and the militants?
Not only this, if you talk about a Ijaws nation, you are making some mistake.
Okay.
You should be talking about South and the River State. If you talk about the Ijaws nation, in South there is Ijaws in South. If you come to River State, there are Ijaws in Rivers. So if you should be talking about
the River State collectively,
you should be talking about the interest of the people collectively. Ijaws are not sectional; they are just a fraction under South. You understand?
Yes.
So if you are talking, we should be talking about
collective
interest and collective development of the South and the River State.
What should we expect now? Because we have two sides. Wike they have their people in the Ijaws and the rivers. We have factions everywhere. We have faction house. Yes.
It's always like that. When there is an interest, an overriding interest, you see that there will be that verse of interest from different individuals. Those persons working with Wike, supporting Wike to destabilize this current government of Fubara as governor of River State, they are all selfish. All those Ijaws sons and daughters supporting Wike to distract the present governor, they are all selfish Ijaws sons and daughters. They are not of interest of Ijaws, neither of interest of Rivers people. You understand?
Yes.
So if they are there, you expect people to behave differently. There are people who see evil and affirm it. There are people who see evil and condemn it. So you don't expect all the Ijaws sons and the daughters to stay behind the governor. But we as Rivers person, I'm an Equatorial man, a Rivers man. We as Rivers people, we know where the problem is coming from. All these problems is coming from. We know the truth. So any Ijaws sons that is behind or against the development of this state and the peace of this place, the person will smell it. The person will hear it. Individually, they will hear it. You understand?
Yes.
Because you don't allow your own personal interest to override the interest of the entire public. So if it eventually does it, God will humble you in his own way. So if there are persons from Ijaws extraction supporting Wike, my brother, I believe that they are not doing the best for the people of River State. I'm not talking about it. If there is any Rivers man or woman supporting Wike to disorganize the state, the person is not doing good to himself or herself. Because if there is fire in this state, it will burn everybody.
Yeah.
If there
like what is currently going on.
Yes, if there is peace in this state, it will affect everybody positively. So, if you are fighting, you fight for the right cause, a cause that will eat good fruit in future, a cause that will bring development to the people, a cause that will bring, eradication of poverty.
The governor of River State, like your colleague said there, is not obeying the rule of law.
Who says so? As I know, so far so good. The governor is doing his best. He's doing the best. But he cannot allow himself to be humiliated by law, by anything. We all know that the constitution, we have constitution in this country. And that constitution has been silent because of some selfish persons. There are persons who call themselves judges, who are judges, but they see the truth and bend it. All is for their own selfish interests, not for the interest of the public. So if he gave an purported judgment against Rivers people and the governor of the state and the government of the state, they have the right to object in their own ways. They have the right to object. It's either to ignore the purported judgment and go ahead and do what is needful and do the needful. Or if the judgment is in order by the provision of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, then the governor will abide to it. So I don't think the governor is a lawless governor or a lawless citizen. We don't know him as
it is Wike and the Ameule that causing this.
Yeah, it is Ameule-led assembly members that is bringing conflict. Because as a assembly members, as a lawmakers, you are supposed to work in line with the governor, cooperate with the governor, and work in proper pursuit with the governor, so that the state will move forward. They will benefit as lawmakers. The executive will also benefit, and the public will also benefit from their good conduct.
All right.
But whereby there is they allow their own personal interest to override the interest of the public, you see a lot of conflict and see some of the things that are not supposed to be done. You see them happening.
I want your reactions to the minors that were apprehended during the protests. They were jailed for 93 days. Are you aware of that? Those children that were arrested, that were in prison, raising Russian flag, and a lawyer came out to say those people are adults, they are married men, some of them are graduates. What's your reactions to that?
In Nigeria, anything can go in this country. The lawless state, like I used to tell you, where people don't longer know their right, don't longer fight for their right. If not, protest is constitutional, rather.
We are talking about minors. These people are minors. They are juvenile.
And when you come to that, side,
yes,
the people they are minor. They are minor.
For 93 days, they are in jail.
It's really bad. It's really unfair to a security agencies in the country to fail in not protecting their citizens. They have the right to protest. And when you talk about protest, we're no longer talking about the protest, we are talking about the age of condemnable.
It's condemnable.
It's condemnable. I must tell you the truth. Out of hand under this present administration. I know it has been now, but it's getting worse than what we used to.
Where people don't
anybody's effort or frustrate anybody's effort. This present governor of Rivers State, I must tell you, I am not a member of PDP, but I have come to see his visions for Rivers people from my own personal narrative and observations. I understand that this governor meant well
for Rivers State. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Have a good morning. Thank you.
Something I want to do.
You want to show?
There's something I want to post to it.
Okay, you want to?
There's something I want to post.
Okay. Go ahead.
You see, when people are talking of the children, the minors,
yes,
that were arrested during the protest, I told you before that those children, they are ignorant of what they were doing. They don't even know
yes,
what they were doing.
Yes.
Somebody said, go and do this. So it is on that premise that the Attorney General, I'm happy that he has taken over the matter. So it's on that premise that I'm appealing to him, pleading on behalf of those innocent children that does not know what we are sent for. They cannot even understand English. If you go and interrogate them now, go and interview them, they will tell you they will be speaking in Hausa language. You don't know what they are doing. Somebody gave them those flags.
They're just waving it.
To wave. They don't even know what the flag, the country, which country owns that flag. So I'm appealing to Father Nisan to please let those children go. Let those children go so that they will not die in the custody of
they are being malnourished.
I'm appealing to him, please let him do this. Mr. President should direct him to ask those children to go. Her Excellency, the First Lady of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, as a mother, please, I'm pleading on behalf of those children. Please intervene and do the needful as a mother. I know you have a human heart. You have a heart of a mother. I can see your good works. You are moving from state to state, helping people, distributing both relief material to those affected by the flood, those affected by inferno. I can see what you are doing. Please, ma, intervene so that people will see that.
What will you say of this current administration, Tinubu administration? People are saying this is the worst administration in the history of Nigeria. December is fast approaching.
I don't want to hear that, and I don't want to dive into that because one, I told you I use the example. I use example of Shaw. Somebody that has
wants to say something
somebody
about
that has
the children.
Somebody that has
were
saw.
arrested.
You understand me? I gave you an example that if somebody has a saw, that saw has decayed.
Why do we keep always referring to something like? Why can't we look for example, the good example?
No. What I'm
we always refer to something bad to justify.
To you is that the policies in which this administration has put in place.
Yes.
I've told you before. Let us.
Sir, listen to my question. Listen to my question. We always refer to bad things to justify the chaos of Nigeria.
No.
We don't always see good things that have been done. We always say it has been bad before. Do we elect the president
allow me to make my point.
to be complaining?
What I'm saying that Nigeria as a country, the economy of Nigeria has decayed for so long.
And we elected Tinubu to restore the decay.
Those around His Excellency former President Buhari, did a lot of havoc while in office. Just like Emefiele. Look at Emefiele today.
Yes.
A central bank, a governor of a central bank coming to contest in office, as a civil servant, where did he get such money? Do you know what it takes to campaign around Nigeria for the office of the president? Do you know how much is involved? You see, so that's why I'm saying a lot of them in that government committed a lot of havoc to our economy. So this man has come now, putting policies. I know, a policy is always harsh on the people from the onset, but at the long run, it begins to reap the dividend.
So we should give him time.
And we should just give him.
All right.
It's barely a year in office.
Yeah.
What can a baby of a year do? So just give him time. Before 2 years' time, you will see where our economy will be.
All right. Thank you so
It's
much.
even biting me harder. You understand me? So what I'm telling you is this.
I'm leaving.
Let's give him little time. Things will come to normal.
All right,
You
sir.
understand me? And with the help and assistance of His Excellency Chibasa Wike, the Super Minister of FCT, you see, because Tinubu said, I put you here as as my advisor, my landlord, and, so he will always with others.
Yeah, we are taking. Thank you for your time. I have to go. Thank you, Mr. Benjamin. I'm sorry. I need to go. My battery. Sorry. I'll come, please.
He's coming later.
Which year?
Yeah, go and bring it. Mr. Promise no longer. Yeah, go and bring it. Mr. Promise no longer angry. I don't beg. Mr. Promise, how are you now? Hi, Chris. Good morning. How are you? This thing happened to me yesterday. I sent somebody bring some.
Hey.
Chama, what's up, man?
This one I need what?
Take wait one. To the River State now.
We have institution now. Court. That is why the court is there.
If they are free, what if
two of us, if
the
two of
sitting
us-
has not been done now?
I'm coming. If
Yeah.
two of us are
Yes.
dragging for something, we go to court. And court will decide. Court have said because so and so did not happen. Federal government don't release allocation
Yes.
till that thing happen. Court did not say forever till that thing happen. So the question is, what is the thing?
The governor have not represented the bill
That
yet,
is
and the governor is not going to present the bill,
It's his cup of tea.
and the allocation will be.
If he
It will come.
didn't do it, allocation will not come till he do the needful.